probably about 4 miles from the 126 up here as we start to climb the hill up into the lake. I can't remember the lake up here. The Castaic Lake. I'm sorry. Castaic Lake. Yeah, up in the hills here. And the problem with us here in Sky 5, if he goes much further north, we're going to have a hard time sticking with him because the terrain around there is very high and it is very, very dark up there, and it's hard for me to fly Sky 5 in that type of situation where I lose my outside reference. But this guy's showing no signs of giving up here. He's just flying along here, and I'm hoping he's burning up that gas and hoping he's going to run out of here before he gets up too high into the hills. And then continues on up towards, Gorman and down, all parts north up to Bakersfield. I don't know if he's going to go that far, but we've had him do that. Start down the LA area, and I've ended up in Bakersfield a couple times on these pursuits. And this guy is showing all the earmarks of that type of attitude here. He's not slowing down for anything. He's just continuing on, ripping by all these cars and trucks here on the northbound 5 freeway. Coming up through the Valencia area. We're passing Magic Mountain now, coming up to the 126, and now my cameraman Bob Kemp just informed me that CHP is now taking over lead on this pursuit with the LA County Sheriff's overhead, and also the CHP helicopter is now catching up to also help assume command of the air assets on this, getting over the hill, coming into the area above here, Castaic, in that area as we climb the hill up the 5 freeway, getting up into this darkness here. So hopefully he'll make a decision to turn around and go back the other way, or just get off here someplace. But pretty soon I'm going to have to stop and not go much further up because of the darkness and the high terrain that's up in this area. But these are possibly robbery suspects. Why they had a gun? They could be shooting suspects. They could have been up to something, but it's definitely a stolen car with a gun pitched out of it. Two males on board. LAPD stayed with it, and they're now giving it off to LAPD, or excuse me, to CHP as we continue. That was the 126 he just went under right there, continuing north on the 5 freeway, coming up into the Castaic area. So Glenn, let me send it back to you just for a second so I coordinate with the other media helicopters overhead, and I'll be right back with you.